let's show this real quick. We're gonna get flagged probably.
Yeah, probably.
HBO gonna come donkey.
I'm gonna just talk.
All right, we'll talk over it.
Okay.
All right, so here's the opening scene. It's like a montage.
Oh, it's like World War II.
Yeah, it's like a montage to World War II.
No, this is World War One actually, but the tariffs, those. When was the
It would be two because this is set in the.
What's that
50s?
called again? Is it the 50s? What was that thing called again? That fucking Crow shit.
Vietnam?
No, the Crow laws.
Oh, Jim Crow.
Jim Crow. When was that?
That's like 50s and 40s.
So World War II then.
It's World War II. So it starts off like regular World War II, and then slowly starts getting really sci-fi.
Okay.
So you're seeing like the colors are changing.
Yeah.
You're starting to see aliens
So that's
approaching.
hard. There's that thing right there. That dude
Now
right
you see why I was in the dark room. No
Pervert.
masturbation was involved.
Yeah, ugly. What's the sock and the lotion for?
Now this scene got me. I was like, "Yo, this shit's beautiful."
Yeah, okay. This was a good opening scene. I came in like a little past all this, and I was like, "Yo, what?"
This happened. I was like, "Yo, this is like on some Watchmen level." So, HBO's been knocking out the park lately.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Visually and storytelling.
HBO's top two after Netflix. HBO, Netflix are back and forth to me. So
yeah, that's a good rivalry. It's like, you know,
who's running it?
Steals for real.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's like, "Oh, beautiful Asian woman who used to be on The Real World."
Afrocentric Asian right there. What is this?
Nah.
So wait. So they just leave it with all these questions? Like, what's going on?
This is all in his mind, but she's gonna show up as a character later on in the show. And this is one of H.P. Lovecraft's characters right there.
Yeah, that's the one that he made.
Now check this out. Jackie Robinson, 42. Boom.
That's so random though.
Black inspiration right there.
Black excellence.
Black excellence right there. Don't he look like Gucci Man? Brr.
Yeah.
So you got young Gucci. You got Jackie Robinson. Then he's gonna knock the bat out. Blah! Waking up.
Okay.
And that's how the show starts. And I thought that was dope.
Yeah, that's a dope start. See, I saw like a little bit after that when he goes to like meet his uncle or whatever. So I didn't really get to know who the characters were.
So what you know about the character is that he's a not Vietnam. He's a World War II vet. He's all about like sci-fi. He used to be a nerd because they mentioned like, "Oh, you got big now, son."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, got big. You don't filled out." Now, you know we gotta talk about this. The scene, homeboy in the alley getting the dick sucked when he just walks in there. And it was so casual too. Like he had his back to him. He's just like, "Oh, just give me 1 second. I'll be right there."
Yeah, I was like, what?
Don't mind me. I'm just doing this fellatio right
It's like HBO, man. You went far enough with Game of Thrones, and now you're just throwing randomness into anything. It's like, what?
HBO's like, we gotta throw in some random fillet. Even the uncle. Did you see the opening scene with the uncle? And the uncle was putting the hard meat on the end. He's like, "Ain't nobody home." And he was doing that little side grind on there, like, "Nobody's at the house." I was like, "Oh shit, he about to give her the side swipe."
It's weird seeing this character of this guy, and then just coming back from Project Power and him being the cop who was like bad, trying to, so it's like seeing this guy, like, good acting.
He's versatile.
Yeah, but that monster is called the Chuluto. It's a mythos. That was in Rick and Morty in the intro, but they never really.
Yeah, that's one of Let's dive briefly into the history of H.P. Lovecraft. So he came up with a ton of monsters, but behind all those monsters, he was a monster. He was a super racist. Yeah, he was a huge bigot. He didn't like Irish people, didn't like black people.
Yeah, I'm looking at his picture right now. His tight ass lips looks like he's just going
say 1912 he had a poem called "On the Creation of Niggers." The God's having just designed man and beast, created blacks in semi-human form to populate the space in between. So that's the mindset of this guy. So what I like about this, they borrow a lot of the creatures and monsters that he would mention in his literature.
Yeah.
But they flip the script on it. The white supremacists like himself are the monsters as well.
They're the real
and then the
monsters,
leads of the film are black protagonists. I was just like, yo, H.P. Lovecraft is in his grave, he's swinging right now like Cuba Gooding was swinging in poison. The hood just mad as fuck right now.
Those tight ass lips are like.
He's like, got all the damn niggers in my movie.
Those tight ass lips are. He's
like, all these jungle bunnies in my movie running around.
Yeah,
that ain't no fine television.
That kind of stains this in a bad negative light, though.
No, but the author did that on purpose, though. He did that to
of like this book, of this story,
yeah. So his story, Lovecraft Country, is basically taking the work of H.P. Lovecraft, but showing that he himself, H.P. Lovecraft, is a monster as well.
Yeah,
as all the monsters that he created. So I think that's a good flip on things that they did.
Yeah. I'm kind of tempted to just read this book because I think it's only like a 400-page.
Yeah, I bought the book on Amazon. It ain't coming no time soon
because we're probably only getting like chapter 2, chapter 3 out of this thing. So for the first season, you know what I mean. So I might just cop the book.
So the main character, Jonathan Majors, that's such an old 1950s name, dude.
Yeah,
plays Atticus Freeman. Journey Smollett looking good. Playing Letty.
Yeah.
Playing Letty, and she just divorced her husband.
Look great.
For anybody out there who's willing to risk it all, she's ready. Courtney B. Vance, Uncle George Freeman. Now, a character we haven't seen yet was Michael Kenneth Williams.
Ah, yeah. That's weird. He's in all 8. It looks like he's in 8 episodes, the same as everybody else.
I didn't see him in the first episode.
Yeah, very odd. Maybe he was there, but we didn't see him there.
Maybe he was a creature. Now, what I like about this show,
might have did voiceover or something.
I felt like the white supremacists were way scarier than the vampires.
Oh, hell yeah! I was like, yo, what the hell's wrong with these people?
Remember I told you how I live in a sundown town? Like you got to see that shit. You got to see that shit live because he rolled up on them. He's like, look, it's about to turn 7 o'clock in 6 minutes.
You got 6 minutes?
I'm obligated to lynch you.
That is crazy.
He's like, I'm obligated to lynch you when the sun comes down. So you could try to head south. You ain't going to make it in 6, but you can head north. The whole county is a sundown county, so good luck to you. And when they got out the county and they saw those cops, my heart dropped. I was like, they fix them to get lynched.
I was like, why did they stop? Drive through those fucking people. Fuck them.
Why did they stop and get food?
I'm a different breed because we're the new.
Spit and put their dick in your food? Like,
stop and get food? What?
Nah. Remember they stopped to get food?
Oh, yeah.
Why would you do that?
Oh, you're going through the scenes. Yeah, no, I didn't get why they did that. That seemed like such a clueless thing done to show the audience how bad it is. But it was such a clueless writing like tool they did just to show that. You get what I mean? Like, because
they're like, we got to really stick it to the audience that this racism.
Is
but I think they got to take into account that there's also Caucasian audiences that are watching this, who are completely dumbfounded about racism. They're like, "Whoa, it was like that for real?" It was like that for
So I get why they had to do it. I guess they're out of town, so they're caught off guard about how racist it is outside of their town. But still, I don't know. When I wouldn't have stopped.
I would have snapped.
West Virginia, I told you, I fill up the tank before time, and I right over. You know what I mean? I ain't stopping there. I get that.
Virginia is the state of lovers, cousin lovers.
So nah, man. I would have just been.
Yeah, I wouldn't have stopped nowhere. So
made no sense to the scene, to the whole story.
And it seems like you always need to have your burner on you. Like, could you just shoot the cop and keep it rolling? Because seems like that's what you got to do
around here. Like when the sheriff's trying to toughen up on them, I was like,
I'll kill them.
You're alone here too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
If they shot them and kept it moving, they're gonna blame you for doing shit anyways. They're trying to blame. They're like, y'all were robbing, weren't you? Why?
It's like, what?
Stop for a burger. Nah, those are the eyes of a robber.
It's like, what are you? That was I guess it was a necessary scene. I just wish.
Yeah, you gotta see the necessary evil of America that we still.
I just wish the writers woven it in better. That's all.
How did you feel about these Hulk-looking vampires? I thought it was cool. It was different.
They looked cool. They looked I don't know. They looked a bit better. They had the look of the beast that this H.P. Lovecraft made. That's you know what I mean. They had that look to it. So
What's it called?
When
Like the
guy
Cthulhu or the Cthulhu or whatever?
I don't know, Cthulhu or some shit.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Shit.
But when things happened with the cop and he turned into a vampire, that looked dope. I was like, oh shit, shoot him!
The audacity of those white cops are like, make that light skinned bitch run outside. I was like, what?
I was like, God, are you crazy?
I was like, y'all some assholes. And homeboy got half a shoulder missing. So I'm like, yeah, make her do it. I'm like, man, you on death's door knocking on it.
Still racist.
Still racist, still barking orders, making this woman run out there. I was like, they got me heated when I was watching.
I was disappointed that they let her do that. I was like, are you crazy right now? Like, really?
Gucci Man should have did something, man.
I was like, do you guys still have the gun? Like, where's your gun?
He's like, hey, give me your flashlight while you at it.
I was like, and make me a goddamn sandwich. I was like, what's going on here? This guy's got no balls, man. Like, come on, man.
I was thinking at one moment, because like his uncle was out in the woods and they didn't attack him. I was like, yo, maybe those vampires don't want dark meat.
I was like, yo, these vampires protecting them? Like, what is going on? Like, this is
non-prejudiced vampires.
Because that silver bullet car came and like protected them. Those people got slaughtered in that van that was following. You remember that scene?
Yep.
They got slaughtered. Like, that car hit them and they went flipping for like 6 flips. Those people are dead. Like,
let's talk about Journey Smollett's character, because I feel like there has to be a conversation between her and her brother. She got white daddy. Because she don't... her sister dark skin, the other brother dark skin, and she light skin as hell, clearly biracial, and nobody's like, they're just like beating around the bush. Like, I hate when they cast stuff and they be trying to act like black people ain't like, she is clearly biracial.
Yeah, they're probably saving that for something later on this season.
She did not look like her. That's like me bringing out a child and they're half Asian. They're like, that's my flesh and blood, and they're like, here's my wife, and my wife is black too. I'm like, come on, bro, you didn't have the Asian lady at one time. Like, nah. I hate when they do that. They be just trying to cast black people, and they be like, we'll put a biracial person. We ain't gonna mention that they daddy white. We're gonna just
the episode
under the rug.
The episode definitely did some foreshadowing between her and her sister when they were in the church singing before. So I'm sure there's something there that they're gonna
got a different daddy.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a dynamic to the story in some way with that. It's interesting though.
She's looking damn good. Now, what was her job? Was she a reporter?
Did you see her running? When she was running, I was like, "Holy shit! I don't even think I can run like that." She busted a move, man. That was some track shit. Like she said she was a
track runner in the show. So
okay, because it showed. Like when I saw her running, I was like, "What the hell?" She's bodying that.
She did better in this role than she
vampires
did in
with superpowers could not keep up with her. They were looking in the forest like. Holy shit!
She was trying to outrun segregation, and she won.
Yeah, man.
Segregation was like, fast. I'm too tired, bitch.
Yeah. So I don't know. What do you think of the show so far? The first episode.
Visually stunning. I love the story. I kind of want them to go back to Chicago and see that dude that got fellatio, because I want that to always be the case when they get information from him. He'll be like,
getting neck.
1 second, I'm gonna send you on your next mission. Just wait a second now.
Like, was he a pimp in a whorehouse or something?
I don't know what the hell. It looked like they went to a bar and that's his uncle or somebody.
And it was just outside the bar.
Now,
okay.
Think about, okay, let's say this is your first acting role and you're like, yo, gotta bring the whole family. I'm gonna show them my first acting role. And they're like, where are you in the show? Remember that crackhead dude giving head that runs off into the darkness?
Yeah.
That's your boy. That's my first role, baby.
That's some sad shit.
I got my first 2 minutes of screen time, baby.
It's like when are we gonna see you? Just wait for it. Wait
for it. You wait for it. You see that guy slurping? You see him to make that
that's me.
Running off like a rat.
Out the mouth. Did you see me? Did you hear me?
You hear that pop sound? Man. That's me, baby.
It's like what?
Your son's all grown up.
Yeah. There's no check good enough for that, man.
I'm thinking though, there. Like you can make a career out of starting off as a crackhead. Okay, Chris Rock, crackhead, has a career. Samuel Jackson, crackhead, Jungle Fever. He was
Chris Rock,
crackhead Gator, did a great job. Halle Berry, crackhead, Jungle Fever. So I'm just saying, hey, you could be that crackhead might be the biggest star soon. Yeah. He might be the Michael B. Jordan of acting in the future. You might like, hey, my first
I
role.
don't even know who he was.
You know, I was in Lovecraft. You know, I had the 2 minutes screen time. I was, sucking dick in the alley, but now I'm at the Oscars.
He's just looking at his board like, man,
we made it, son.
Just like the dick, It's like, what?
Hey, man, the dick can make you famous. Ray J did that with Kim K, and Bill Clinton did that with Monica Lewinsky. Yeah. So maybe this alley dick in this show is going to make that man.
That guy's going to be a star, huh?
A star.
I got to watch this again. This is worth watching again.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good.
It's not as good as Watchmen so far, but it's promising.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check this out again because I'm sure there's a lot of shit that I missed while watching it because so much was happening and a lot of character development. And a lot of people that popped in and I was like, what the hell? Who is this person? Why are they even here? Why are they helping? So maybe we'll definitely find out.
I heard he's like the chosen one. There's like some racist wizards that are trying to like protect him so they can use him for something. Did you watch the preview afterwards?
Yeah, they're like, welcome home and all this shit.
That was real creepy. What? They're like, all these other white people don't want you here, but I do. I'm like, that's not reassuring. I would have went home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I'm going back to Chicago. I'm going to take my chances. It's cold.
I did like the map that it had when it showed the map of all these different things that the kid drew.
Yeah.
Like, who's the kid? Did it show the kid in the show?
I have no clue.
Because that was a very interesting part. That was heavy foreshadowing, I think. So.
And the preview for the stuff that happens in the future, it shows like there's several other monsters that they're going to encounter in the show. So to me, I feel like this is going to be the Black True Blood.
It feels like that for real. Yeah, it feels like that. But I hope it ends a lot better.
Oh, of course, True Blood was garbage.
I hope HBO learned their lesson about stretching things out and killing off endings.
You gotta keep it tight and right, man. You don't want it loosey goosey.
Gotta keep that wop ready, Gotta keep it like a wop. Can't just stretching it out.
So yes, this is gonna get an 8 out of 10 for me. Highly recommend it.
This was the best thing I've seen all weekend. Definitely.
It's gonna be the one thing I look forward to every Sunday now.
Yeah, this gets 8. It's solid 8 because I'm gonna check it out again. It had a little bit of a slow beginning for me because I missed the first 15 minutes. So when I came into it, I was like, oh, man, they're doing a lot of nothing right now. That's how it felt because it didn't have that action scene like what the introduction had. So my first interpretation of this was like, this is slow as hell. When are we going to get to something? But, yeah, I'm going to watch it from the start and see this whole thing again. Get the proper character. And
the vampires even scared me. I was just like, yo.
Nah, not really.
I'm better off with the vampires and them races scary. Like, at least with a vampire, I could put a flashlight on you.
Yeah, the vampire.
Put a flashlight on the razor. Nigger, get down my eyes.
And go make me a goddamn sandwich.
You fixing to get lynched for real now. You trying to blind me, boy. You think you a smart one.
Yeah, you too smart for yourself.
You're too smart, boy. You're too smart.
What? That is a crazy time, man. That's a sad time, man. Holy.
And people still think like that. They just quiet right now. They on Twitter. They're on Twitter and they're on Facebook typing like that.
That's crazy. It's like, why?
I live in the sun downtown. I'm in my house right now. Fuck that shit. Ain't gonna catch me.
Oh my god.
Boy, what you doing out here? It's dark. You're dark and it's dark.
It's dark just like you. Can't be matching.
Darker than your skin out here, boy.
Y'all love matching, don't you?
Jasper, get the rope. This boy here lost.
And Google how to make a new Saturday because it's been a minute. Come here, boy.
Come here, boy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy. That's a sad, crazy time, man.
I'm telling you, racists are way scarier than any monster out there.
Oh, yeah. They are the monsters, man.
Like, picture you sleep and you wake up and there's a cross on fire. I'm pissing myself.
You pissed off. I'd be like, what the hell?
You just hear, come outside, boy.
Trying to take a nap. Just work the 10 hour.
Work the 10-hour shift. They knock on your door. Is he lost?
Imagine that happened now. Houses are going for $750,000, $800,000, $900,000. I buy my damn house, working my job, and some motherfucker outside with some bullshit. I'm like, your mother, nah.
I'll throw water on you, then I'll tase you. Watch you fry. Frying some bacon tonight.
You'd have to make some home alone booby traps outside your property.
Hell yeah. If I was rich, I would do that shit. I would get